Listen to this. I am the bread of life. I wonder if in these stories, if we looked into the eyes of Jesus, we could see the I ams. Jesus says, I am that one. I am the one that wants to set you free. America doesn't have to be the way this is, but too many of us, we sit and we're okay with it. I mean, we're not all activists, I understand that, but we should also not allow just anything into our home. The thing is, this little device can read the Bible, and then it can also do some very wicked, evil things that we wouldn't even want to mention in this place. But I think we should name our enemy. And when we name that enemy, we lay him or her down. And this might be a little graphic for you, but then it's time to drive the tent peg through the life. Why? It must stop. We are okay with a church that's okay. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, what's my enemy today? What is your enemy? Think about the things that you're struggling with. What is our enemy? I'm not talking about being perfect. That's not what I'm talking about. But my goodness, some of us are 50 years old and we're still struggling with the same thing that when we were 15. Now the numbers are just reversed. You understand what I'm saying? And here we are. Come on, church. So it's time to name them. What are they? What are they that plague the church today, that causes the church not to go forward? What are they? I dare you say something and I would kill them. I dare you say something. And when I say victory, I don't mean like a hypothetically washing victory. I'm talking about a victory that is in Jesus' name, that has got to stop. And the thing is, here's the thing. If I want something to stop, I don't just say, okay, now I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to do this anymore. That means, you know what? I'm taking proactive steps. But then I must say, you know what? Here it is. What is it? What is it? Lying. Do you see the blood gushing yet? You know, no, that's too. I'm too sensitive for that. No. You're watching those movies and you're also playing those games. There's nothing wrong yet because you're okay with that. Also, all right. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's time we get all the ungodly games out of the house and we kill it dead. We're doing it because we're saying, I have had enough. As a church, we should not be okay with it. As a church, we should not. We must ask ourselves, what is it inside my house? Not the house with the four walls. I'm talking about this house right here. What's inside here? What have I allowed in? I'm okay to talk about the next person. No. Except once they start talking about me, then I'm no longer okay. We must stop gossip in Jesus' name. Come on, kill him dead. The thing is, the thing is, it's too much work. Do you think that an army like that, when they went after an army like that, that wasn't work? Don't you think that there was big risk of humiliation and so forth? Yes, but they still went forward. I would much rather die trying. I'd much rather die trying than have pretended that everything's okay. John Maxwell always says, there's no such thing as business integrity. It's just integrity. Either you have an integrity across the board or you don't have integrity at all, because that just doesn't work both ways, because then you are breaking integrity somewhere else. But you know what? We must name the names, the alliances that we have made. Jabin, Sisera, what is it? What alliances have we made with the enemy? And we thought that we were safe. You know, I thought I was okay because, I thought no one would find out that I'm doing this stuff. America is being found out. We want revival. We want revival, but we even claim we don't have any false gods. We claim that there's nothing wrong with us as a church and as believers. But yet the list just keeps going on of the enemy that needs to be killed, because the enemy is blocking us because we've made alliance with him. It's not so much about the devil's always against me and this and that. What of alliances have we made? What of agreement have I made in secret? and she had to change it. Church, we just need to see it. We need to see it, and we need to be okay with it, to name it and go forward. We're not going to conquer the world in one night, but Jesus did it the day that he died up on the cross. He conquered death, hell, and the grave. So I don't know, church, where you're at, but when I picked out these pegs, I began to name false alliances. When I picked these pegs up yesterday, I began to name false alliances. And I just said, it is time to break off. Quit thinking that the enemy is stronger than Jesus. Quit thinking that he's got you trapped and he's got you cornered. She thought she was trapped and cornered until she realized, I'm on the wrong side.
This has been the latest sermon excerpt with Pastor John Penner. For the full message, please visit praisecenter.net.